Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon. 5 historical figures who died unusual deaths. 1. Rasputin. The Russian mystic, healer and society figure Grigory Rasputin led a life which was almost as unusual as his death. Born a peasant in a small Siberian village, Rasputin became a close friend to the last Russian Tsar and his wife Alexandra. The royal family hoped Rasputin would use his alleged powers to heal their son, who suffered from hemophilia. He quickly became a powerful figure in the Romanov court and was even rumored to be having an affair with Tsarina Alexandra herself. Fearing Rasputin's influence over the royal family, a group of nobles and right-wing politicians conspired to kill him. First they poisoned Rasputin with cakes laced with cyanide, but these had no effect on the monk at all. Rasputin then calmly asked the nobles for some Madeira wine, which they also poisoned, and drank 3 full glasses. When Rasputin still showed no signs of ill health, the shocked nobles shot him in the chest with a revolver. Thinking him dead, they approached his body. Rasputin leapt up and attacked them, then fled into a palace courtyard. The nobles pursued him and shot him again, this time through the forehead. The conspirators wrapped up Rasputin's body and dropped it into a river, just to be certain they had finished the job. 2. Adolf Frederick, King of Sweden. Adolf Frederick was King of Sweden from 1751 to 1771, and is generally remembered as a weak but peaceful monarch. His lifelong passions included making snuff boxes and fine dining. Frederick passed away on the 12th of February 1771 after consuming a particularly enormous meal. At this dinner, he ate lobster, caviar, sauerkraut and kippers, all while drinking copious amounts of champagne. This was topped off with 14 servings of his favorite dessert, semla, a type of sweet bun which he liked served in hot milk. This astonishing amount of food was enough to end the king's life, and he remains one of the few rulers in history to have eaten himself to death. 3. Captain Edward Teach, Blackbeard. Blackbeard's fearsome reputation for robbery and violence has persisted for 300 years. He is famous for forming an alliance of pirates to blockade the port of Charlestown, ransoming its inhabitants. On the 21st of November 1718, Lieutenant Robert Maynard of HMS Pearl launched a surprise attack against Blackbeard as he entertained guests aboard his ship. After a long struggle, Blackbeard was surrounded by Maynard's men who began to shoot him and slash at him with their swords. Blackbeard finally perished after sustaining an extraordinary number of injuries. An examination of his body showed he was shot 5 times and received 20 sword wounds. Equally shockingly, a letter was discovered on his corpse which showed the governor of North Carolina was colluding with Blackbeard and his pirates. 4. Sigurd the Mighty. Sigurd Aescyhlus was an Earl of Orkney in the 9th century. His deeds during the Viking conquest of Scotland earned him the epithet the Mighty. Sigurd's unique death was caused by the tooth of a decapitated rival. Near the end of his reign, Sigurd tricked and killed his enemy Maelbrig T, beheading his enemy's corpse. He then tied Brigta's head onto his saddle as a trophy. As Sigurd rode off, Brigta's tooth scratched the Viking's leg, which became inflamed. Soon after, the scratch became a major infection which killed the Viking warlord. 5. Pope Adrian IV. Born Nicholas Breakspear, Pope Hadrian IV is the only Englishman ever to become pope. When he died, Hadrian was involved in a diplomatic struggle with the Holy Roman Emperor, Frederick I. Shortly before the emperor could be excommunicated, Hadrian perished while choking on a fly which was floating in his wine glass. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon.